If your face looks puffy, you're probably not fat, you're just bloated. Here's the crazy part. Most people are trying to lose weight when all they just need to do is debloat your face. If you look at this picture, this isn't fat loss. It genuinely is just me fixing a few habits. What's even gonna shock you is that while I was in that picture, I was jacked as hell. My face looked ugly with a jacked body. So that's what I'm telling you. And here's the best part. The bloating is actually simple. It makes your face look leaner, your features look sharper without you even changing your body. And you don't need anything crazy. So you fix these few habits, your face is naturally gonna tighten up. No time wasted. Let's run it. Let's go. Let's go. Now, the first thing is water. Most of you are not bloated because of food. You're bloated because you're dehydrated. If you look at those pictures, the reason why I looked that way was simply because I don't even drink enough water. And because I didn't drink enough water, my body had a lot of reasons to hold on to that water. So a literal rule of thumb I follow is when I wake up in the morning, I try to aim for drinking 4 cups of water. Warm water, by the way. And what this literally does is it debloats my face because I'm going to start pissing out more and my body has no reason to hold on to water. And interestingly enough, you even doing that also puts you in a caloric deficit because you reduce the amount of time you actually have to eat. So you're literally going to be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So if you're thinking of actually even trying to lose weight, I've also given you a hack to also lose weight as well. I know you've heard reduce your sodium intake, but this is not just only the thing. You don't just only need to reduce your sodium, you need to also increase your potassium because your body will hold on to water when there is an imbalance of sodium and potassium. And typically, I do agree that sodium retains water. So like I always used to say this, sodium and water are like best friends. However, what can offset that balance is increasing your potassium. Most people actually don't get enough potassium. A simple fix for getting potassium would be eating things like bananas, eating things like your vegetables, chicken breast. When I started incorporating tiny little things like that every single day, I also realized that my face started becoming naturally debloated. So interestingly enough, you probably are a victim of this too. You're not sleeping enough. So when you don't sleep, you increase your cortisol. When you increase your cortisol, cortisol also retains water. Within the time frame where my face was huge as hell, I wasn't sleeping. I was thinking, I was trying to do so much and I wasn't sleeping enough. That 4 to 5 hours of sleep and you sacrificing your sleep probably because you're scrolling on TikTok or you're trying to watch your favorite movie is what's making you actually look bloated. So the simple fix for this would be simply aiming for 7 to 9 hours of sleep every single night. Sleep is a non-negotiable. The moment I made sleep a non-negotiable, your skin will thank you and your face will thank you too. This is also definitely a game changer. I literally just started icing my face in the morning or just washing my face with cold water. When you wake up in the morning, your face might be a little bit inflamed and that's fine. Probably like your sleep position or stuff like that. What you then can do to fix that would be washing your face with cold water. I realized that literally in itself will also start reducing the inflammation in your face. That's one of the reasons why you be seeing them influencers with crazy morning routines. I think we already know who I'm talking about. But wash your face with cold water. That was also a very, very good thing. It's going to literally help you out. Cold water, not warm water. I know I said at the start of this video that you're probably not bloated because of food, but your food timing is also as important. The fix has to be whenever you eat food, don't just go straight to bed. This is something I started realizing, like, wait for a little bit of time. So I try and aim for around above 2 hours. So when I have a meal, I wait for around 2 hours. I go for a walk. I just try and wait for my meals to digest first because I realized that whenever I would eat food and sleep immediately, you would literally be digesting food a lot in your sleep. And that's one of the reasons why you would wake up feeling bloated or you wake up bloated. The food timing matters a lot. So the next thing is lymph drainage. I know it sounds fancy, but them gua shas and all that thing is quite important. And you don't even need a gua sha. One thing I just implemented was trying to move fluid literally with my hands. So I would literally push fluids like this, like 10 times, and I'll push the fluids like this around 10 times every single morning. And typically what I'd advise you doing is you should moisturize first. So probably like while you're doing maybe your skincare, you can use a moisturizer and you can try and push out the fluids away or push the fluids out. And that's literally going to make your face hold on to less water. Now, a quick recap, if you literally forgot the points in this video, is you need to hydrate properly. You're most likely not drinking enough water, and you should try and just aim for drinking a lot of water when you start off your day. The next thing would then be balance your diet, balance your sodium with your potassium. Next up would then be fix your sleep. You need to make sure that sleep is a non-negotiable. Also need to fix your food timing. Whenever you have meals, don't just go straight to bed. Try to go for like a little walk before actually going to bed. Move out the fluids from your face. It's okay that maybe the fluid doesn't want to leave. You can also literally just push out the fluids. In as much as I also did say that it's not just only fat and food that makes your face bloated. Getting lean is also quite important because it will literally shed off the fat. You dropping body fat will also reflect in your face because it literally starts revealing your structures and your jawline. So getting lean is quite essential. And if you do want help with getting lean, I know that summer is coming and you want to look lean, you want to look shredded, I'll tell you, you should book a call with the link. I'd love to hear from you. And with that said, that's the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you do implement. I hope you try and do every single thing.